So I'm just doing myself another quick cup of coffee before I get to work. I need all the motivation I can get this morning. It is pretty cold out there. It is about -1 at the minute. I don't think it's going to get much over -1. Looking like we could have snow later on today. Reckons about any chance midday onwards, and they reckon pretty much definitely we'll have snow by sort of around 4 or 5 o'clock in my area. Me and Dad should probably be done by then. We are 2 jobs today. We've got a garden maintenance job, which is my job, we'll be doing for 2 hours, and then we have a job which is Dad's job, which will probably be a hedge to be cut. So should be fine. I've got every bit of clothing, not every bit, but all my jackets and my boots are all on the radiator at the minute, trying to get as warm as they can. Juno's staying here today. She's going to stay nice and warm. She isn't coming out with us today. But you know, she's getting a bit older now. She don't need to come out every single day with us. She'll come out a bit more in the spring when it warms up a little bit. But yeah, she's the lucky one. So I'm with Dad now, and we had a total breakdown in communication. So I said to you before we were going to do one of my jobs and then one of Dad's jobs. Dad was thinking we were going to do one of my jobs, which is a big hedge to do. And when we got in the van and we started driving to the job, Dad went straight past the place where I thought we were going. And anyway, he thought we were going somewhere else. So we've now decided to go to do the big hedge, this one-off big hedge. It's sort of a mixture of both of ours, really. Dad, you originally priced for it, and then I put the second price in for it, and then I realised that me and Dad were sort of pricing for the same thing, and they are one of my regular customers now. So we're going to go in here and hopefully get some gardening done before the snow comes. We're due snow. What do you reckon, Dad? Tonight or this afternoon?
Yeah,
or
tonight, isn't it?
Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't snow while we're cutting this hedge. So Dad is going to concentrate on the fronts and the sides. I am going to be doing the top. Had to fiddle a little bit with the brightness of this video just because the low sun was making it pretty impossible to see anything. So this is my Henchman ladder. I do have a review video coming out very soon for this, just haven't had a chance to edit it all together. This is the 8-foot Henchman ladder, and yeah, safe to say it's absolutely perfect for this job, and I do absolutely love it. So as I said before, this job, we have cut this hedge once before. This is one of my regular customers. When I first took this job on, they asked about the hedge being cut. It's a maintenance job that I do, but they did ask about the hedge being cut, and they said that they had the guy from next door who does next door's hedges to quote for it. I said that's fine, I'll find a price for you. And I'd spoke to Dad about it, and he said he pretty sure he was the other guy because he does next door's hedge. So I did come clean with the customers and say, look, I think the guy that you've spoke to before is my dad, and we'll be going with that price if that was all right. The last time we cut this hedge was this time last year, and it had about 2 years worth of growth on it. It took a lot longer to do. This year, obviously only 1 year's worth of growth, and got through it a lot quicker. I've actually spoken to the customers about maybe having a midsummer cut as well this time, so hopefully next year we'll have 2 cuts instead of the 1. The 8-foot Henchman ladders that I've got were absolutely perfect for this job. Nice height hedge really, not too much leaning over, which was good. Unfortunately I haven't got myself set up to take the Henchman ladders with me every day at the minute. I need to get myself sorted out with a roof rack, and at the minute, being January, winter time, you know, finances are a little bit tight, so as soon as the spring comes around, as soon as I get a bit more money rolling in, that will be one of my first purchases of the year, would be a decent roof rack to be able to take the Henchman ladders with me basically every day. It is going to be something you're going to see much more in videos, these Henchman ladders. Not only are they nice and solid, built well, they just make you feel 10 times safer while you're doing the job. So with me doing the top and Dad doing the front, there is going to come to a point where we will sort of meet in the middle, and I will have to be a bit careful of him. He has to be a bit careful of me, just to, keeping your eye out for each other. I know he is sort of below me at the minute, and I'm pretty sure he's twigged me as well. So he is, occasionally I'll just sort of stand there and wave the hedge cutter around so he can see where I am, just so as we don't, I wouldn't want to bump into like our hedge cutters together. Cause some damage to probably both of our hedge cutters, so that's not an ideal thing to do. So here's Dad working on the front, and I was glad he went and put on his high-vis jacket. Although this is, just a small lane, it does see quite a bit of traffic, the usual white van man and his delivery lorry, delivery van, that sort of thing, quite a few of them coming by. So with his high-vis jacket on, hopefully we can, he'll be seen before he gets bumped. Most of the top done, most of this one's done now, a little bit of tartan up from this side, just topping up with a bit of the two-stroke. Just had a quick coffee as well, and Dad's much better sandwiches this week, much better sandwiches today. Yesterday's Mum done the sandwiches, thanks Mum. Beef rolls today, very nice. Yesterday, Dad, I just had I don't know what it was, like a little cereal bar and an apple. That was it for a snack. It's terrible. No. We need to get back round home and get the goodness. Anyway, we've got one more little hedge to do, that side, and then all the clearing up. So we got the big hedge all done, and we actually did come off to another job and done a few bits and pieces here at Dad's place as well. Just quickly, I'm going to go through a few bits with Dad. At Soltex, everybody was saying to me needed more videos with Dad in, so that's what I'm going to try and work on this year. We only do one day a fortnight with each other, but we'll do a few videos together. Dad, what is your name?
Gary.
Gary, so you should be known as Gary the Gardener. Right. Your occupation? Gardener. And your favourite colour? Blue. Well, that's enough information from Dad at the minute.
Yeah, that's
we are done for the day, and we are going to go home and see what the weather brings us over the next couple of days. We are now, we reckon it will be Thursday will be the day where the snow falls. We shall see. Guys, thank you for watching, take care, be good, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
So later that evening, this is what was in store for us weather-wise. It looks like I'm driving really fast, but I promise I'm not. If my mum's watching, I was probably only going about 20 miles an hour. The camera just makes it look like going much faster. But this came Tuesday evening, and then basically stayed for the rest of the week in my area. Didn't get much else done this week, so I'm hoping for improved weather for the weeks to come. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Take care, be good, and stay safe.